break it down. All right? Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
Right. What's the Spirit? The Spirit is the Word. It tell you that in St. John 6:63, if I'm not mistaken. So you go through the scriptures, you know, when you go through the book, it show you that the Gadites, the so-called Native American Indians, were Israelites, you know?
Yeah.
Because they follow the customs of Israel.
Exactly. They followed the customs.
They kept the laws. They worshiped the Most High.
Yep.
They knew the name, you know?
Like the brother said, the Spirit is the word, this book. They was keeping the things in the book. You know, they didn't come to this side of the world, but they came to the side of the world with the book of, with the whole Bible with them in their hand. Nah, they had it in their spirit. You know? Let's see what else I got here.
Oh, say one more thing, like you was going into earlier about the whole fat. No, Jakes used to say that back in the 90s.
Yeah,
This
in the
is
90s,
fat.
yeah.
That's fat,
Yeah,
you know?
They had fat form.
Yeah, fat form. Yep.
I'm living fat, yo. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that song, what's that song by Group Home called Superstar? He says Superman, Superstar, give me super fat dough, like Pablo Escobar.
Yeah.
So that go to show you that Jake, man.
That's right.
That's Israel for you. Let's get the book of Exodus 21 and 29. Let's see what that says. We'll try to wrap this up soon. I don't know how much longer it's gonna be. You know? Yeah. Let me read it real quick as you get that. It's that 21, 29, right? Yeah. This is same, you know, I didn't switch books. This is argument number 14, page 156. It says, if an unruly horse belonging to a white man should chance to be tied at a trading house and kill one of the Indians. So if you had an animal that's tied up and it killed someone, either the owner of the house or the person who tied the beast there is responsible for it by their lex talionis, which seems to be derived from the Mosaic precept. If an ox known by its owner to push with its horn should kill a person, they will both to die the death. Let's see what that says. Exodus 21 and 29.
Okay, this is Exodus 21 and 29. But if the ox were wont to push with his horn in the time past, and it have been testified to his owner, and he have not kept him in, but that he have killed a man or a woman, the ox shall be stoned.
So if it was testified that he had like an unruly animal, but he didn't keep that animal away from the people, go ahead.
It says, yeah, it says, and his owner also shall be put to death.
Yeah, so read that from the top again.
Okay.
That phone messed it up.
It says,
that's fucking Satan.
if an ox, but if the ox were wont to push with his horns in time past, and it have been testified to his owner, and he have not kept him in, but that
it's like a nigga that got a pit bull. Your pit bull going around trying to attack people and all that. You know, you're supposed to keep that dog away from everybody. Go ahead.
Okay. It says, and he have not kept him in, but that he hath killed a man or a woman, the ox shall be stoned, and his owner also shall be put to death.
So both of you are supposed to die. You and your animal supposed to die. Because you could have prevented the death, which is all the Most High. You know what I'm saying? But you understand what I mean. You could have prevented the death of somebody being attacked by that animal by putting that animal away when it was already testified to you that that animal was like an unruly, violent animal. But being that you chose not to and that animal killed someone, you and the animal got to die. Now Esau's a fucking devil because you know what Esau do? If I'm not mistaken, I believe that Esau called a pit bull a deadly weapon. You can't walk around with a deadly weapon. They call it pit bull a deadly weapon. But if a dog kills somebody, they want to lock your ass up. That's why, man, Esau, you need to be fucking killed, man.
Yeah, they put the dog to death.
Trying to stop cursing, man. This damn devil. Cause I was mad earlier because I was looking up some shit about the nigga ass woman earlier. So that shit got me pissed off. It's still lingering. Go ahead.
Speaking of dogs.
Yep.
Yeah, speaking of dogs. Yeah, speaking of dogs. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, what Esau would do, they'd put the animal to sleep and then lock you up and put you in jail.
Yeah.
You know, instead of doing what the Most High told you what to do.
That's just another law that the so-called white man break.
Yep.
Another law. That goes to show you this damn devil. There's nothing righteous about Esau, so-called white man. Ain't nothing righteous about him, man. Now let's get the book of what is that? 156. Let's get the book of let's get Isaiah 3 and 21. There's another one I was looking for. I'm trying to find that other one, man. I gotta get that one. Gotta come out. You got that? Isaiah 3 and 21.
Isaiah 3:21.
All right, hold on. Let me get over here real quick. Yep. This is page 7. This is argument 17. This is page 180. I'm gonna read it. And he gonna read the scripture. This is page 180. They formerly wore nose rings or jewels both in the northern and southern regions of America. It's going to show you that the Israelites in South America also was Israelites. That the so-called Indians in South America too was Israelites. They formerly wore nose rings or jewels both in the northern and southern regions of America, according to a similar custom of the Jews and Easterns, and in some places they still observe it. So let's get that part. See the Jews and the nose and stuff.
Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 21. The rings and nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles.
Well, yeah, right. It said the rings and nose jewels. But that's really going into the woman of tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, which is the so-called African American woman is the tribe of Judah. So-called West Indian woman is the tribe of Benjamin. The so-called Haitian woman are the tribe of Levi, which that's going into what the Lord's going to take away from the black woman. This is some of these are their curses that the Most High put on them. According to how they're going to have short hair and stuff. It goes on to that throughout the chapter, but we're really focusing on this part, the nose jewels. Because our people in the ancient world wore jewelry. Why do you think you're always seeing these guys in the music industry and these women in the music industry and all that, all these jewelry on? That's why Jake was the one who came with the term bling bling.
Yeah.
You know? So read that again real quick. You get it right here real quick.
It says, Isaiah 3 and 21, the rings and the nose jewels.
Yeah, right. The rings and the nose jewels. That's what that's going into, man. You know? Look at Exodus 23 and 9. Let's see what that says.
Okay.
23 and 19, I'm sorry.
Exodus.
Right before you read that, I want to read this. See what argument this is. Because you got brothers that got this book. The reason I'm mentioning the arguments now is because you got brothers that got this book, but your book may be on a different page. Because you might have like a different type of edition or whatever. Or it might not be hardcover, like this one is a hardcover book. See? So it might have different pages, but it might be on a different page. So that's why I'm reading the argument. This is argument 12, page 143. The more religious or the least corrupted of the various remote Indian nations will not eat of any young beast when it is newly yeaned. Right, if any young beast when it is newly yeaned, when it's like sucking on his mother's breast, getting milk, and their old men think that they will suffer damage even by the bare contact, which seems to be derived from the Mosaic law that prohibited such animals to be offered up or eaten until they were 8 days old, because till then they were in an imperfect and polluted state. Read that up.
Exodus 23 and 19.
Go ahead.
The first of the first fruits of thy land thou shalt bring into
23. That's 23:19, right? Go ahead.
23:19. The first of the first fruits of thy land thou shalt bring into the house of the Lord thy power. Thou shalt not seeth a kid in his mother's milk.
Yeah, see the kid in the mother's milk. So if a child is still in them yeaning state, if a kid which is a young lamb is still in the status of getting milk from his mother's breast, you're not supposed to cook it. I mean, you're not supposed to eat it. Which, for example, one of those things is called veal. You're not supposed to be eating veal. So if you got a brother out there eating veal, that means you ain't supposed to. That's the veal scripture right there. So if you see somebody in your family eating veal, Exodus 23:19. That don't say veal. Well, it says you're supposed to cook a young child in his mother's milk, eating his mother's milk. So a kid, which is a young lamb. So if a young lamb is still on his early stages of drinking milk from his mother's breast, you're not supposed to cook that and eat it. That's what they call veal. But Esau served veal. Veal cutlet, veal this, veal that, veal cutlet this, veal that, veal sandwich. I go to show you the so-called white man is a devil.